Hi everyone, so today I will be doing a tutorial on one of Dye Press's new items that are already there available on HSN ahead of the August 13th craft day, if you can believe it. So a lot of these items are there now, so I will link them all. Today we're going to focus on one, but I did want to talk about a couple, well actually we'll focus on a couple of them, but I did want to talk about a couple of sets because if you see them on HSN and you're interested, I do want to let you know that they're going to have an auto ship option later. So the auto ship option is not there right now. And you know, if you want to get it and you want to get on auto ship, you're going to want to wait. So I'll talk about that in just a moment. So yeah, so these items were set free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchased items through those links. So today I'm going to focus on this sweet set. It's a stamp, die, and stencil kit called Apple Orchard. And I might use some of these paint sticks. So this is the paint sticks in primary. If you guys saw last time around, maybe a couple craft days ago, there was a paint stick set that was, I think, pastels. So we have these guys. So before we get to that, I do want to let you know that there are two alphabets. Super cute. One of the things is called Foliage, and it's a really cute design, and it looks like it has like little leaves either embossed into it or cut out of it. I can't tell right now because I haven't opened the packaging, but it's something like that. But there is also another one called Harvest. Super cute. It has all these letters, of course, your alphas, and it has all these cute little like leaves and items that go along with it. But that is going to have an auto ship option. So if you think it's very adorable and you want to pick it up, maybe you want to wait until they release that auto ship option. And a lot of times with HSN, they're not going to do that until really close to the craft day, if not the craft day. So I'm not going to review this until the auto ship option is available with it. So I just want to let you guys know that. And I did make a note of that in the description box along with the links. Again, with HSN, I have the little shopping bag links, and that one will just show you some things. But down in the description box, I actually have it like written out. They're a little bit different. And I wrote there that there's going to be an auto ship option later. And the other one that has an auto ship option later, which is going to be very cute, I'm sure, is the die and stamp kit called Halloween Pets. And I know you guys love the pet ones, so don't, like, you know, if you want to jump on it to get it in case it sells out, because a lot of times the pet ones do. And I'm so sorry about this lighting. It's this white packaging makes my light go crazy. You are going to want to wait probably because you're going to want the auto ship. So right now, again, the auto ship is not available yet. You can only pick it up as a single ship, but there will be an auto ship option later. At least that is my understanding. Oh, these are the ones I'm going to do soon. I always grab whatever I think I'm going to work with, you know. And these actually are pretty cool. It's a stamp, stencil, and die set called Halloween Arches, and this one's called Harvest Arches, which actually I knew something was up. On HSN it said Harvard Arches. I'm like, Harvard Arches? I guess, well, maybe Harvard has to do with, I don't know, Massachusetts, like fall, I don't know. But no, it should say Harvest Arches. So I will correct that, but I don't know if Dye Press will have, you know, HSN correct that. So anyway, let's open this guy up. That's so funny because I was like, Harvard Arches, okay. Like, yeah, why not? Let's see here. Oh, these are a nice size. Okay, so if you guys remember, I think I had another something like this, kind of similar. That was like, I want to say like stone fruit or something cute. So this one is the little labels type thing. It has stencils. It has, you know, all that good stuff. Let me show you the inspo sheet so it makes sense, and then we'll go through everything. Okay, for some reason I can't open this up. There we go. And see how the video got more of a correct tone. I don't know what. There's a lot of white packaging that gets really orangey too. Anyhow, we have stencils that are going to do like a little houndstooth kind of pattern, a wood kind of wood grain, ink in horizontal lines, then ink it again in the other direction. So there's a little stencil in here that does the lines. Actually, that's very interesting. I thought it was going to be the same one because it says ink horizontal lines, and I thought you're going to turn it, but no, there's two stencils in here. So one, that's very cute. So you're going to make your plaid with the two different stencils. What I love about this is it has layering, so layering stamping, and then you just cut it out, right? You have your die for it, so that's what they're showing you there. And then the little fruit basket, so they look like apples, right? And very realistic looking apples. And then you have like these labels. You're the apple of my eye, wishing you sweet fall moments. Again, you have the stamp and then the die. Plant seeds of kindness, harvest happiness. That's very cute. You're the best of the bunch. It's like a crate there with a die. And then these are just words. You're going to stamp. It doesn't have a die. Actually, yeah. Does that one have a die? Okay, I knew I saw the shape of this die and I thought maybe that's for this guy, but it's not. So these are just something you would stamp. I'm not sure why they're showing that. Yeah, it doesn't cut. has an edge there. But generally, if it has a die, I show it like this. And then the little apple blossoms and like little apples. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. It was like different kinds of apples because like that one looks like your delicious like red basic kind of thing. This one has a little different look to it. Very cute. And then sentiments can be stamped inside rectangle die cut. So the sentiments should fit within this guy. And that's a good size sentiment. So I was thinking about doing something similar to this, but with the wood grain with the paint stick. So we will see. And then this one's showing just maybe stamping out your own background and then adding a little bit of the stamped and, you know, layer stamps over that. Very cute examples. I will say these guys will come with your basic supplies. They always include 2 sticky sheets with the applicator and some information on how to use that if you wanted to use those, and then your marquee cutting folder. If you don't have a marquee, don't worry about it. These dies will go through any machine that you have that cut thin metal dies. And then, okay, so let's see the stencils. These are on the smaller side. You're just going to double them up if you want, like, to cover an A2 size kind of thing. This one, maybe you quadruple it right here, 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 or just add a little texture in the background. So there's your houndstooth, and I'll give you a quick measurement on this guy, because like I said, it's not the biggest stencil there. 4 1/8 by almost 2 1/2, and then you can see about 1/2 inch is taken away with the border. This is your wood grain, and the stamp or the stencil itself is just over 6 inches, but I can see the area it'll stencil is 5 1/2 by just over 2 1/8 or so. So definitely you're just gonna layer it one and then the other for your A2 size. I'm assuming this is gonna be very similar to that. It's a little bigger actually. Checkerboard 1 and checkerboard 2, or plaid, or however. Cute. Okay, so again, basically A2 size on those when you double them up. And then you have your stamps. Again, really cute. I love the layering. And here you have your dies for all the larger labels and the fruits and the little guys, right? The blossoms there. So let me open this guy up and we'll check it out. But again, these are paint sticks, primary colors, and I believe it comes with daubers also. So you can definitely use them that way. People asked me last time if this is similar to like a gelato type thing, and yes, it's very similar. So if you're familiar with those, these work very much the same way. So you can do a wash with them, like a color wash. I will say there's an accessory set that Diamond Press has put out. Let me see if I have. So I did a whole unboxing of their Today Special, which you will see once it gets closer to that time. They are doing the August Today Special. And there's a couple things that you can add on to that. And so I have this little water cup and a sponge and a whole set of water brushes and all that good stuff. So actually I popped them over here to show anything. You see that little corner? Ooh, that's part of the Today Special. Anyway, so this accessory set, you can pick up all these beautiful water brushes in there. I went through each and every one of these in that video, but basically you have small, medium, and large, like round barrel, right, water brushes. And then you have it looks like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and maybe 3/4 inch flat brushes. So that's what's in there, and that's what you can pick up. And these are already available there on HSN also. Okay, so let's open this guy up. And sorry, I'm gonna get this out of here. I'll be right back. So we pop that out. It looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sticks, and then it has some info. You know, if you want to use it with a stencil, you can apply it with your finger. You can use some water on it. Like I said, I mean, you can put it on a different surface, water it down, then use it that way. So there's lots of different ways to use this stuff if you're familiar with these kinds of things. It does come with your daubers. I will say this one has the Velcro, and we're going to use this today anyway, but it does have Velcro so you can switch out the tops. The other one, the smaller one, what happens is you take the little backing off of the head and it's sticky, and then you stick it onto your wooden dowel there. So that's another way to use that. I have heard some people went ahead and switched that out for a little Velcro piece and then put them on and off that way. So on the little guy. Let's see. So I'll just show you kind of what these look like. I don't want them to fall out, sorry. We're probably going to use this color today, but like this is your red. I don't know if it says on there, but obviously it's red, right? Orange, yellow, you know, Roy G. Biv. 2 greens, which I think is really cool. And purples. It looks like a lighter one and a brighter one. And you know what I'll probably do for this? I'll probably put a little streak on each paper so you can see the colors. So let me do that right now. We'll do a quick swatch. Okay, so let's do that. I'm just going to open each one up. And I'm sorry, I don't think I did this with the pink one last time. This is like a textured piece of paper. I don't know why I grabbed that, but that's what I grabbed. It has a really nice soft feel to it. And then I'll show you, I don't want to get my hands dirty quite yet, but I'm just going to lay down some color like that. And what's really cool is it looks almost like oil paints, where it's like thick, you know, in some areas, and then thinner, if that's how you want to apply it. You can definitely blend the colors. So I'm going to go through and just add each one, and they are so nice. I hope you can see the texture there. And I mean, hardly anything even came off of this, so it goes a long way. So I'm going to keep going all the way down here, and I'll be right back. Just a few seconds, really. It's so fast to just add it on here. I mean, look how saturated that is, how pretty. Actually, this paper is really cool because it does have like kind of canvas look to it. I will say, this is just some regular paper I have in my stash, but Diamond Press did also bring some watercolor sheets, and where they have the A2 size ones, like the 4 1/4 by 5.5 black and white, they now have 8.5 by 11, like a full A2 size sheet, and they also have 5 by 7 sheets, and those are also available right now. And then again, I mean, you can just let it dry, right? Great. You can add water. You can take your finger, I don't know which part, and just kind of smudge them around, right? And I guess you can mix them that way, but I did wait a while, so I think as soon as you apply it, go ahead and mess with it with your finger if you want to get that smudge there. Or like I said, add water and it constitutes, but yeah, I mean, they're definitely drying already, because I know that's probably a question you guys have when you use them, so I mean, pretty good. I mean, that's only a couple seconds, so if you are using it to smudge it, do it right away. Okay, let me grab a card base and some inks and all those kinds of things, and I'll be right back. Just to start out, I'm making my own card base, and I just cut my paper in half in A2 size, and I'm just going to score it at 4 1/4. So 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, and I just washed my hands with water, and that paint just came right away. It's really interesting stuff, I'm telling you. The way it's kind of water soluble and just fun to play with there. So we have that guy, and then I'm going to cut this layer from white paper. Let's do 5 1/4 by 4, and then I'll do another matte layer behind this, maybe some, you know, color that coordinates with whatever I'm going to do here. So let's just do that. So 4 by 5 1/4. Now, I try not to tease you guys or make you feel like you're missing out. I'm going to use my grip mat because it works really great. They're going to bring some more back. I know it came in stock, and I did a short video for that, and it was gone within like maybe 2 hours of that video. So I don't know. I don't think that was the full stock that they're planning on bringing back. I think that was just something that happened. I don't know. Maybe they found some more, because that's what happens sometimes. They'll find more in the warehouse or whatever. So I don't know what happened there, but I will say that they should have more of them sometime soon, and I will definitely let you guys know. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna use this one, and I was thinking about doing like, what's the word? Like whitewash kind of thing, but I was gonna use the black paint stick, and I'm wondering if I should use a little bit of light blue, but that's okay. I like the blue, but very lightly. But I'm gonna use this guy and just the dauber just on there. Now you can daub this off a little bit and daub it off. I don't know if that's the word, but like put it on somewhere and pick it up, or you can go right to it like this and pick up your color, which I suppose is what I'm gonna do. I can see that this is kind of delicate. Let me get in a little bit closer. So I don't want to mess with that in any way, so I'm just going to kind of, I just want like a background. I'm not super duper focusing on how this comes out looking. I just want a little something, and I'm kind of brushing in a way. I just don't want to pick up any of those little things, so maybe a little pouncing will also help. Okay, just a little something I'm adding back here. So just a little texture is what I'm looking for. Nope, see right there, that picked up in a funny way, so I'm gonna pounce, pounce, pounce. There are a lot of jagged kind of endings to make that wood grain look. Something like that. And just pick this guy up. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Just like a distressy, cool kind of whitewash background. And then I'm going to bring this over here. I don't know if it matches up again. I'm sure what I'm doing is kind of laying this over where the last part was, and I think that looks pretty organic. Maybe move over just a little bit. Nope, up a little bit. That looks good. So I can see I cleared that area where it was, but not right on top of it, so it's not two areas that are just the same, you know. A little dark on that one. That's okay. So I'm gonna do the same thing, guys. I'm just gonna go through and just do, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I think that's it for that one too. Then I'll go just wash this off. And I think I'll probably have a red background because apples and all that. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm gonna cut a red matte layer that is like 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Because that's the kind of matte layering I like. Just keep it nice and tight. And that's what I'll do. I will say there's another tip. You want to turn your mat over like that, your grip mat, so that when you peel it off, it doesn't just completely... It's kind of like when you're working on your Cricut and you go to pull something off. If you pull it off this way, your paper ends up curling pretty badly. So just peel the back away from your item, and there you go. Looks pretty cool. So I just want to show you this. All I did was rinse it with water, and it came right off. Again, this stuff, it just can reconstitute or just kind of... I don't know what the word would be. Break down, I guess, with water if you want. Okay. You know, I took a whole class at a scrapbook expo, oh my gosh, probably 15 years ago, on something like that. I would assume it was about that long ago, if not maybe 12, 15 years ago, I don't know, on using those kinds of things. And so maybe I should check out my notes from that, some ideas to you guys. Okay, so let's see here. Again, this one's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I can see that that's too low here. Come on. And then this guy. Okay, and then I'm going to... I guess I still have white paper out. I need some ink and things so we can start doing our apples. I'm doing red apples. How cute would it be if you did it like in green or even the yellow kind of color? All those colors apples come in. But I'll be right back. So it's kind of looking at this. I'm not exactly sure 100% which apples I'll use. I'll probably do both of them, and then if it works, great. If I just use one of them, that's fine. But the layering apples is what I'm referring to. So let me just stick this down. And I'm debating if I should do the black outline first and then do the color, because these two have two different pieces and I want to make sure I stamp it exactly right so that the die works and everything, and that this will stamp right over it. But it does have an opening there where you're supposed to like basically see where that goes. So let's try it one way first, and if that doesn't work out great, then for the second one I'll do it different. Okay, so I am going to start off with this guy. I'm going to leave myself some space because I know there's going to be some leaves in here. So there we go. And so there is one layer. I mean, it depends on what you want to outline in. I'm probably going to use black just to make it really stark. So there's a layer of red, a layer of green for the leaves, and then whatever topper color you want to use. So I'm just going to pat that. Now, I did that in a way that was kind of fun because I was thinking it would be more textured under there. And I don't know if the stamp is like that or what, but I like the way that stayed there. And I'm going to leave it like that, to be honest. I like that. I like the way that looks. And again, I don't know if that's the stamp or if that's just the way I inked it up. But I like the way that looks. So let's leave that. And then this guy fits right into that little space, right? So let me see if I can see it from where I am. And with all these stamps, when you're looking at them, they're beveled. I don't know if you can see. So where the surface where it actually touches is going to be smaller than like this area. So when I lay this down, I'm always looking at that where it's beveled, not so much this outer chunky bit, right? So I can see in there. I mean, that looks perfect. I'm going to just go with it. You see how that just sits right on there? I might be able to push it over just a little more. Nope, no, just, I said just a little. Not that much. Maybe right there. And that can be our greenery. Obviously it can be, it's leaves. I'm like, that can be the greenery. Okay. So again, just kind of making it fun and a little bit rustic. And I'm just using my hand for some reason. Okay. I'm not going to do it any darker because I just want it to kind of fade in the background. So that's that for that one. And let's take this guy. Those little tiny apples are so cute. I love that there's a die for them. So we're going to look through this guy. Again, you see how it's kind of like apple-y shaped right here, so I'm paying attention to that. And looking at the very edge of the stamp where it actually stamps, not so much this top part of the stamp, you know? That looks really good, guys. Okay. So let's take that. And this is just like little lines and stuff, so I want it to be very crisp. So I'm going to use this VersaFine Claire. I love how they just look super realistic. That's awesome. There we go. Look at that. That's really cool. I'm gonna clean this up. I'll be right back. Pretty, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do this one. Now with this one, I'm gonna eyeball where that is, but I think we'll get close as far as the stem. And you can also look at the inspo and see what it shows there. But again, I'm gonna try to do this one similar as the other one, where I kind of leave the middle not super colored in. The texture does come from that outline stamp though. Look at that. And I was just kind of focusing, putting the inking around the edge. I don't know how to explain it. Look at the little basket too, my goodness. I mean, there's so many things. I love this. So cute. Okay, let's see. Okay, wipe that down. Sorry, guys. And then we have this guy. And this is like dead center, you know? So, like right in the very center. I guess the other thing is that you could, I think maybe I'll go ahead and stamp this black part, because this one is more of a guessing game. Because, you know, if you have it there and you do it a little slightly this way, or a little this way, like maybe you're way off. So let's do this one, and that'll just be a different way of doing this. And see, I was going to be way off because that goes out that way where I was going to put it straight up and down. So, let's get this guy. Let me put some of these things away. I have too many things sitting out here. Guys. You know, as you're working, you start collecting more and more things around you, and it was like too much. Okay. I will say this is VersaFine. It is the kind of thing that wants to have to sit out for a while. That's why a lot of times I heat set it with like embossing powder. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute. I'll clean up and stuff, and then we'll do our leaves, our greenery. Because look at that stem. I mean, so tiny, so cute. Okay. I mean, that's perfect the way I see it right now. I'll go ahead and pick that up, but I'm gonna wait, you know, oops, like a minute or so before I go do the greenery. Okay, so just wait a second, and I think this is the same color I used earlier. We'll see again, a little rough texture on that. Put that on there, make sure it sucks into, sorry. Yep. So a couple ways to do it. I mean, you can do the outline and then do your color. I don't think it hurts anything. I will say if you're using an ink, like a water-based ink that reactivates, maybe that's not the best way to do it. But if you have something like a VersaFine or maybe even a hybrid ink, it shouldn't reactivate if you do the outline first. Just keep that in mind. I'll be right back. I clean that up, and I was debating doing my sentiment, the little label, on white paper, but I have a lot of white paper going right with the background and the apples and everything, so I'm going to use the cream colored paper from like the card base. And let's go, you know, wishing you the sweetest fall moments. Did I read that one to you guys? Or sweet fall moments. Why do I keep saying sweetest? I'm gonna go with this one. You're the apple of my eye, and I'll stamp that with some red ink just to bring the red back. Actually, that's tough. Yeah, I'll do red. In my mind, I'm thinking, well, black would be nice and like sharp, but I'll go ahead and go with red. Really ink that up. I'll probably do it a couple times because I really want that to show up really nicely. Cute. I love the rustic look of that, but I really want it to pop, 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 so let's just do a little more. Show that centerpiece. Oh, lovely. Okay, I'll clean up and I'll be right back. So let's go ahead and cut these guys out, and let's see. It's this one. Cute. Now again, if you want to know exactly where you're cutting, you can definitely make yourself an aperture, but it seems to me that it's going to be split pretty even all around, so I'm just going to go for it, and you know, that's fine by me, right there. And let's see how the other ones will work. Okay, so I'll run that one through. And let's see about these apples. See how you like them apples, right? Okay. There are a lot of open spots so you can really see where you're cutting. Like these little dots even, and kind of where the leaves would be. I mean, I don't know, guys. I feel like I could probably just go for it. Famous last words. Let me get some more tape. My goodness. Okay. I'll put 2 pieces of tape on that. I'm just putting 1 piece right now to show you guys. And then this guy, I can see where like there's like a little mark there where the stem comes up. And I can see the leaves in there. I mean, it possibly could be crooked. That's the only fear that I have on that one. Like, how tight is this? That's pretty tight. Oh, okay. I'm going to run this one through, and this one I'm going to make a mask for. I'll be right back. Let's see how we did. Not too bad. Could have shifted it down a little more this way. And again, I'm just eyeballing those. Let's see this one really quickly. And then the other one, we're going to make a little aperture for it. Sorry if I'm shaking the table, or the camera, should I say. Ooh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay. So, I guess I can make it with this. If you're going to do a drop shadow, you can definitely think about that and then just use the color that you would drop shadow with. Color of paper. But I'm just going to put this on here. I need a bigger piece. I was going to use these little guys, but it's better to have something that really sticks. Something like that, okay? Let me cut this down. I'm going to run this guy through, just a scrap piece of paper. Again, if I wanted to drop shadow like in black, which I was thinking might be nice, but I'm just not going to do it. Or gold or something, that'd be really fun. Then you would run it through a color like that. See how, like, really on there it is? Like, I didn't want to mess that up. So you just open this up. Do not take it off of this. Do not remove from your paper. You just open it up like a little flap, and you have a better idea of where you're cutting. It might shift, but it's pretty close, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, better than eyeballing. So I'm going to pop that back in there, make sure it's touching like right back where it was supposed to be. And you can put some tape from there all the way down, holding your die in place. And then run it through again, and you'll have a better go of it. And I always hold it nice and tight even while I'm pulling it through, because I don't want to let it shift at all. Oh, that blue tape touching the leaves, that's why I wanted to be funny. And look at that. I mean, way more perfect than like this one, right? So you can do it with any stamp die cut combo. Okay, so let's bring back our card base, and let's have a play with this. Now, you know, a lot of times people do cute things. You add another strip of paper, a little bow, a little ribbon, a little something, a background piece, a scalloped, you know, oval, circle, rectangle, whatever it is that you want to ground this stuff in. But I really wanted just to have like that whitewash look like a little box or something. I don't know. And then the apples. So, I mean, they can be like in here, right? And of course, I'm always thinking like one behind and over here. Maybe that'd be better if it was like that. Oh, that's cute. Let me play with this for a little bit, because I don't know if I want the double ones back here better. And this little single guy here. That's cute, huh? And it's just kind of like this. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And so this guy, maybe we'll pop him up a little bit to give him some kind of dimension. Actually, we can do it with both of them. Okay, let me grab this. So I'm going to put a couple little dimensionals back here. And, whoopsie. I'm going to use my die and press glue. This glue gives you a little more time to work. So right now when I put this down, I can still kind of play with that top part and then get it going. But this part's going to stick down pretty quick. Something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use this here so I can still adjust. Let me see if my card is straight, so that can be more like that. Okay. And then with this one, I'm going to get some dimensionals behind the leaves. And behind the very top part of the apple, like in here also. And then a little bit of glue at the very base. So I'm going to take the carriers off of that, and I'll be right back. And again, just a little glue down here at the base that we're going to hold down. So cute. Okay. I'm going to hold this down and I'll be right back. There's a really sweet card, pun intended, using those apples and really cute with this orchard set. Playing a little bit with those paint sticks, a lot of fun. I really like the effect that they give, really rustic as far as do the stenciling. And then again, you can reconstitute them with water, you can apply them straight out. The colors are really, really nice and saturated, as you can see, and I mean, I'm running my hand over this and it's not going anywhere, which is always good to know when you're adding something like this to your project, especially when you think it's kind of like jelly-like, or how does it actually dry? And I was just thinking about, I can't believe, I don't feel like I did swatches with the pastel one, so I'm sorry about that, and I don't know why that just like didn't occur to me, but I love seeing these. It's very pretty, and you can just see how the array of colors works really nicely. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks so much to Die Press for sending these items for review. Again, take heed if you like that alpha set. There will be an auto ship, and if you like the Halloween pets, there will be an auto ship. So if you pick it up right now without auto ship, you're not going to get in the program. You have to wait until that option is available. And as far as I saw, it wasn't available quite yet. So I will have all the links of everything that's available. They pretty much released everything, guys. I think there might be one set that I didn't see there, and then of course the today's special. So keep an eye out. I will have videos every day leading up, because there are that many items that I will have a video every day for you guys. So really great stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll have the images come up. Links will be there in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.